Hello and welcome everybody to the NASCAR Hall of Fame here in Uptown Charlotte. I am Josh Hamilton with the NASCAR Communications team. Appreciate you all being here with us today, and thank you to all our fans currently watching on NASCAR.com as well as those listening on Sirius XM NASCAR Radio. NASCAR Hall of Fame Voting Day is one of the most anticipated events on the NASCAR calendar. It's a day where everyone has an opinion on who deserves to be enshrined, and most will passionately defend that. Earlier today, the voting panel reviewed, discussed, and voted for the NASCAR Hall of Fame Class of 2023 and the Landmark Award for Outstanding Contributions to NASCAR. 2 nominees from the Modern Era ballot will be joined by 1 nominee from the Pioneer ballot, though they will all enter the Hall of Fame as equals. The accounting firm EY tabulated the ballots and have envelopes with the names of the class of 2023. We'd like to thank the voting panel for their efforts in selecting this class, as well as our passionate fans that participated through the NASCAR.com fan vote. And now, to introduce the NASCAR Hall of Fame Class of 2023 and the Landmark Award recipient, please welcome NASCAR Chief Operating Officer, Steve O'Donnell.
Thanks, Josh, and we'll start off with the Landmark Award. And for those of you who don't know, the Landmark Award is for outstanding contributions that honors those who have made significant impacts throughout NASCAR's history. And oftentimes, those impacts are outside of the car. So let's see who this year's winner is. So this year's winner is a mentor to so many people in this industry, and he's a personal mentor to me. Congratulations, Mike Helton.
Born and raised in Bristol, Virginia, Mike Helton's motorsports experience is multifaceted. Mike is admired and respected by competitors and every shareholder in the sport. In addition to working for NASCAR and ISC, he has also been a track operator at both Atlanta Motor Speedway and Talladega Superspeedway. Helton is currently a senior advisor to NASCAR. Previously, Helton had served as NASCAR's vice president for competition from 1994 until February of 1999.
I am pleased to announce today that I have named Mike Helton Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer of NASCAR.
He became the first person outside the France family to take over the day-to-day operations of NASCAR after becoming only the 3rd president in the sport's history. Helton cemented NASCAR's presence in major markets, both within the United States, as well as Mexico, Canada, and Europe. Under Helton's leadership, NASCAR expanded into the Midwest with the addition of Chicagoland Speedway and Kansas Speedway in 2001. Helton's expertise in competition directly led to the formation of the NASCAR Research and Development Center in Concord, North Carolina, a facility that is dedicated to strengthening NASCAR's competition and safety initiatives.
If you guys want to dump water on me, it's going to cost you a donation of $1,000 apiece.
In addition to his role as a member of NASCAR's board of directors, Helton maintains a similar role with the NASCAR Foundation. For more than 3 decades, Mike has been the fans' familiar face of the sport. With his calming influence and strong leadership, Mike Helton's lifelong impact on motor racing cannot be measured, only admired.
Congratulations, Mike. Now let's meet the 3 new members of the NASCAR Hall of Fame Class of 2023. First, from the Pioneer ballot. Has the longest career in NASCAR history, starting with the 1950 Southern 500. Please join me in welcoming Herschel McGriff to the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Herschel McGriff exhibited a competitive passion that lasted longer than any driver in NASCAR history. His first Premier Series race was at the age of 22 in the 1950 Southern 500 in NASCAR's second season. McGriff started 85 races in parts of 28 NASCAR Premier Series seasons, capturing 4 wins, all in 1954, when he finished 6th in championship points. Running a partial schedule for 35 seasons in the West Series, McGriff won 37 races, good for 3rd on the all-time wins list, and was named most popular driver for 12 consecutive years.
It is McGriff with a magnificent move going into turn number 9.
His signature season came in 1986 when he won the West Series title. That was part of a string of 10 consecutive seasons with finishes in the top 10 of championship points. McGriff was presented with the rarely given prestigious NASCAR Award of Excellence at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City.
This year's winner, from Bridal Veil, Oregon, Herschel McGriff.
In 1998, Herschel McGriff was named one of NASCAR's 50 greatest drivers.
So let's move on to the modern era ballot, our first inductee. This guy didn't do too bad a job in the Fox booth, but he's also our 2003 Cup Series champion, Matt Kenseth, now a member of the NASCAR Hall of Fame.
Matt Kenseth's unassuming everyman demeanor disguised an inarguable truth. He was one of NASCAR's greatest drivers ever. Over 18 full-time seasons, Kenzeth quickly filled his trophy cases, conquering every major milestone on the Cup Series schedule, including 2 Daytona 500s, the Southern 500, Coca-Cola 600, and the All-Star Race. His 39 Cup wins tie for 21st on the all-time list and include wins at 19 of the 23 tracks at which he competed more than once. His crowning achievement was his 2003 Cup Series championship.
Matt Kenseth is the 2003 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion.
A thoroughly impressive season in which he led the point standings for the final 32 weeks of the season. And though he only captured that one title, Kenseth was consistently in championship contention. He made the playoffs in 13 of 14 seasons and finished runner-up twice. Success came early to the 2000 Cup Series Rookie of the Year. He finished 6th in his first Cup Series start and finished runner-up in the standings in his first Xfinity Series season. Kenseth has 29 career Xfinity wins, 8th best all time. Matt Kenseth's remarkable resume is proof of his brilliance behind the wheel.
All right, one more to go. Well, we all know it's not just the drivers who deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. They get there because of the work of the crew chiefs, and this one's pretty special. 4-time champion crew chief, Kirk Chelmerdin, now a member of the Hall of Fame.
The path for Kirk Chelmerdin to become a 4-time Premier Series championship winning crew chief began in the rough and tumble world of the independent racers of the 70s. Kirk learned how to build a race car from the ground up with the James Helton team, balancing performance and economics. Known for his talent and work ethic, Chelmerdin was hired by Richard Childress to be crew chief of his number 3 car in 1980. Kirk's philosophy of talking little but listening a lot made him a natural leader. When Childress stepped away from the driver's seat, Chelmerdin had the team primed to win. In June 1983, at age 25, Chelmerdin earned his first career win as a crew chief, and it was for Ricky Rudd and Richard Childress Racing at Riverside, California. the world of NASCAR changed forever when Dale Earnhardt returned to drive for Richard Childress Racing in 1984. The match of Earnhardt, Childress, and Chelmerdin was a perfect fit. In 1987 alone, the team had 11 wins and 21 top 5 finishes in just 29 races. As crew chief and right front tire changer for Earnhardt and Childress in the 9-year span from 1984 to 1992, Chelmerdin would lead the team known as the Junkyard Dogs, then the Flying Aces, to win 44 times with 4 championships, as well as a second and third in the final standings. Although Chelmerdin stepped away as a championship-winning crew chief at age 34, his place in NASCAR history was secure.
Well, congratulations to the NASCAR Hall of Fame class of 2023. Congratulations, Mike. We hope to see you all back here on Friday, January 20th, 2023 for the induction ceremony for these 3 gentlemen. Tickets will go on sale later this month on NASCARHall.com. This concludes today's formal announcement. Thank you for your attendance, and don't miss the Goodyear 400 at Darlington Raceway, Sunday at 3:30 p.m. on FS1. Have a good night, everybody.